Welcome back to Dracon's Plays, Resident Evil 7.
Alpha 1, this is Bravo 1. Do you read?
This is Alpha 1. Report. Did you find anything?
A thorough search of the Baker property revealed 0 survivors. Repeat, 0 survivors. We did
Huh.
find evidence of a skirmish.
Evelyn?
Negative. However, we did find several encrypted messages from the Baker's son Lucas to an unknown third party. You can probably guess who that was.
That's just great. We've had reports he's in the abandoned mine south of the property. I'm gonna go have a look.
Roger that. We'll meet you at those coordinates.
If you encounter Evelyn, orders are shoot to kill. Repeat, shoot to kill.
Alright. Chem fluid. Hello? Did I really just stumble across that? Oh, one more mag ammo. Well, I mean, I'll take it. Nice. That replaces the one round I used in the boss fight against Jack. A strong chem fluid, of course. Okay. Not bad. Man, this thing is so good. Ouch. That was a lot of molded. Oh, good. Burner fuel. Okay. So this is definitely the safe house, then. Where the... It's supposed to be here. Oh, there he is. Got him. Okay. Good. While we're here, we might as... Holy crap, I have so much. Alright. You know what? I apologize for all this back and forth. I might as well take those. Alright. Thinking about taking these two. Actually, I already have 10 in the gun. Come to think of it. Or 7, rather. I already get 7 in the gun. So really no reason to use it. Alright, whenever I get in elevators in games, I always make a point of looking at the ceiling to make sure there's not a hatch. Well, in particular, horror or survival horror games, it's like, I want to know if there's a hatch where something can drop in on me. I'm going to check that immediately every time. Crawlers get the shotgun. Alright. Alright, that looks like a potential point of no return, girl. I wish I had memorized the exact room the stupid Mr. Everywhere was in instead of just the image. Hey, how about that? Another mag round. That just killed me! I was not that injured. Why'd that just kill me? Man, the way the molded fight is so... It's just so all over the place. They're just such weird enemies. I greatly prefer the zombies in RE2 Remake. Perfect. Did not even have to fire a round. Alright, that was much better. But no, one of the other things that they do in this one that I'm not a huge fan of, like this room here, they just spawn in enemies behind you. That's one of the things that RE2 was absolutely really good about. intended not to do was just spawn things in behind you. And then it did it twice. Okay. Why did that guy take so many hits? All right. Got him. Alright. Yeah, only one left. We're doing pretty good. No, you don't. No, you don't. Here we go. Sent Friday, January 16th, 2015, 12:42 a.m. Thanks to you guys, it's been a week since my head's been clear and back to normal, and she still thinks she's got me. You guys really need to work on fixing that. Not only does she look like a little kid, but she's about as stupid as one, too. Mom and Dad are still totally under, though. I was wondering, is this whole family obsession something you guys programmed into her? Kinda messed up. Friday, November 4th, 2015, 2:10 a.m. That Mia is still somewhere in between Evie La La Land and reality. She gets pretty violent, so I locked her up in a cell. Thought maybe Evelyn would get mad since Mia's her favorite and all, but she doesn't seem to care. She actually goes and visits her sometimes. She thinks Mia's her mommy. Like I said, your bioweapon's messed up. Alright, Friday, September 1st, 2016. January 2015, November 2015, September. 1st, 2016, 1:10 a.m. Evelyn's family obsession is getting out of hand. She's making everyone kidnap more and more jerks off the street to add to her freak show of a family. Maybe she's getting tired of Mia not coming around. It's a pain for me because I gotta clean up the mess whenever someone new comes along. By the way, Evie's looking sick or something. Her skin is getting all wrinkly. She's getting gray hairs. Is that supposed to happen? It's almost like she's getting old all of a sudden. I missed 2? Where? This report details the symptoms that appear when the bacteriums that grow inside of the E-Series infects a human. Be sure to read this document thoroughly before dealing with the E-Series weaponized assets, hereafter referred to as mold. Initial infection. The mold ingests nutrients from the subject's body to propagate itself and slowly take over cells within the body. As a side effect of this, the infected subject gains remarkable regenerative abilities. During experiments, we removed arms and legs from test subjects and found that they were able to co-opt the amputated limbs in a matter of minutes. Mid-stage infection. Once the mold reaches the brain, the subject's thoughts become in tune with those of the E-Series asset. The subject starts to hear things and experience hallucinations, and soon comes under complete control of the E-Series asset. If this state continues, host will lose all sense of ego. Complete infection. After every cell in the body has been taken over by the mold, the subject begins to lose their human form. Physical mutations differ from case to case, but all result in him or her acquiring physical strength. Acquiring incredible physical strength, rather. Containing a subject at this stage would be extremely difficult. So yeah, Jack and Marguerite. Okay, they just messed with you there on the damn order. 5 minutes after the dose. Vomiting. Dosage test. 10 minutes after the dose. Death. Cell calcification. Yeah, calcification. Excuse me? Target acquired. Necrotoxin? Did that say necrotoxin? Yeah, necrotoxin. Toxin for the dead? This project was instigated in 2000 as one of several concepts for the company's NextBus, Next Generation Experimental Battlefield Superiority Initiative, working with technical assistance from HCF to develop a bioweapon for neutralizing combatants en masse with minimal direct contact. NEBES was later folded and all its assets diverted to this project. What makes this project markedly different from conventional weapons is its ability to turn enemy combatants into allies, converting hostile elements into willing servants. Since this effectively eliminates the cost of not only POW handling, but also combat itself, it's no wonder we had the blank and even blank's blank organization chomping on the bit to get on board. So some redacted stuff. The project would never have existed were it not for the discovery in the blank of blank, the remarkably progressed vericant evolution fungus that we commonly call the Mutamacite. I mispronounced that, but that's fine. The fabrication method for each bioweapon was introduced to the Mutamacite genome to a pre-stage 4 human embryo and perform cultivation in a controlled environment over a period of 38 to 40 weeks. The resulting organism were referred to as candidate specimens and graded based on usability from impractical and faulty Series A through D to the perfected E series. A common appearance was selected for the bioweapon, that of a roughly 10-year-old girl, to ensure ease of blending in with urban/refugee populations. The first E series specimen, named Evelyn, has proved capable of secreting the mycemite from her tissue at all, or secreting blank from her tissue at will. It is also of note that Evelyn's mycemite impedes a profound control over body and mind when introduced into a host organism. We still have a lot to learn about the mechanism by which Evelyn achieves and maintains this control, but the working theory is that the vector is similar to the auto-inducing pheromones used for quorums seen in Pseudomonas bacteria. Evelyn's control is excreted in a series of discrete stages, the first of which is hallucination. Almost immediately after infection, the subject begins to see images of Evelyn, though she is not in fact there, and even hear her voice, which is inaudible to everyone else. Auditions with infected subjects throughout the stage of infection reveal that at first, the Phantom Evelyn appears to be a normal young girl, sometimes desiring companionship or assistance. As time progresses, she begins to making more and more extreme demands, including self-mutilation and attacks on other people. The psychological shock this induces helps to break down the mind's natural barriers to Evelyn's brainwashing effect, and by the time the mental control is achieved, the mycemite infection has progressed throughout the body's cells, so the body blank. One of two? Okay, where's the other file then? E-necrotoxin destroys cells of any subject based on the E-Series bioweapon model, used only for disposal of E-Series assets. The toxin must be first stimulated before use. Do this by placing a sample of an E-Series cells into the necrotoxin container. There we go. A whole lot of reading through here, isn't there? Evelyn's functions also include the... Hey, the devil's in the details. This is the last file. Sweet. Also include the ability to form organisms from mycelia, the fungus filaments. The term organism is used loosely here. Strictly speaking, they are superorganisms formed of countless mycelia. What's important, though, is that they exhibit a strong survival instinct and will defend themselves ferociously with the slightest provocation. The fungal toughness and remarkable strength give them significant battlefield potential. The researchers have been calling these superorganisms the molded, made of mold and also molded as in shaped. The name has a certain elegance to it. For the treatment of accidental infections, performing blank on samples of Evelyn's body tissue produces a unique fungal serum. Administering the serum to an infected subject will cause the mycelia to calcify, but if the subject's cells are already largely invaded, the serum will be fatal. Since the treatment window is so small, the serum's primary use is therefore disposal of infected subjects rather than a cure. In exploring the serum's potential, we found that subjecting it to blank would enhance its effects to extreme potency, becoming a compound we now call E-necrotoxin, which blanks even in small amounts. What's been interesting to observe in Evelyn's behavior is her obsession with the concept of family. In experiments, we found on multiple occasions that infected subjects were compelled to act as her mother or father, treating her as if they were really their daughter. Why did she settle upon family as the theme of her mental control? This is but just speculation, but it could be that she instinctively understands that a family unit is better suited to blending into social groups than a lone girl. On the other hand, well, sentimental sort might suggest she's making up for a perceived lack of love in her quarantined upbringing. A parent's love. Or maybe half a dozen of one, half a dozen of the other sort of deal, where it's just both. Alright. Ooh, actually, flame rounds. Neuro rounds. Alright. Yeah, store the mag ammo. Store the extra handgun. Shotgun I'm almost out of rounds for. Alright, anyways. I'm going to wrap this one up here. Next time we're going to continue onward. Find our way through the mine. And continue trying to escape, I guess, at this point. No, kill Evelyn. I'm trying to kill Evelyn at this point. His natural goal. So anyways, I'm going to wrap this one up here, and see you guys next time. Bye!